What's going on, everybody? It's NicoMagic Tutorial 7 here, coming back to you guys with another magic tutorial. In this video, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a cool flourish. This is something that's very important in some of the magic tricks that you do, and it's very important when you need to keep the deck in the same order and you don't want to do a false shuffle or something like that. So let's move on to what it looks like. Okay, so something neat about this flourish is that it keeps all the cards in the exact same order. So this prevents you from needing to do like a false shuffle, which can sometimes be pretty hard. And this also looks really cool. So let me show you what I mean by that. So the Ace of Clubs is on the top, the King of Diamonds is on the bottom. While you're doing the flourish, let me do it in slow motion for you here. Sorry, that part's kind of hard to do in slow. It keeps the cards in the exact same order, okay? So that's something really neat. So there are a few moves you're going to need to know to accomplish this flourish. One of the moves is this right here. Boom. It's basically just lifting up the cards using just one hand, just a portion of the deck. To do this, what you're going to need to do is to have your middle finger right here, your thumb right here at the back of the deck, and using your index finger, you just kind of, boom, just kind of lift it up, just like that. So just practice that move over and over, getting a little portion of the deck. You don't want to do a big portion like that. No, that's not what you're going to need to do. Just little portions, okay? So just practice splitting off little portions of the deck, okay? That's really important. Another move you're going to need to know is the one-handed fan. This is really easy. To do this, basically, you're going to have all your fingers right here, and then your thumb. Then you're just kind of spread it. Your thumb goes one direction, and these fingers go another. To practice this, start by doing it with little portions of the deck, and just learning to fan it. Okay, and then move your way up to doing the full deck. It's very easy. Just practice this motion over and over and over until it looks good. You don't want it to look too sloppy, like, I don't know, like that. Just practice. Boom. The next thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to know how to do a one-handed cut, which basically looks like this. To do this, it's really easy. You're going to have your hands laid out in this position just like that. Okay? Your middle and your ring finger are going to be on the back, your pinky on this side, and then your index on the other. And then your thumb is going to be right here at the front. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to hold it upwards. You're not going to hold it like that. You're going to hold it up using your tips of your fingers. You're then going to practice dropping about half of the deck. So just practice dropping a portion of the deck, just like that. And then with your index finger, you're going to practice sliding this deck up until it drops. Boom. That's it. So let me show you from a different angle. Drop. With your index, you're going to push and let it fall. Just like that. So just practice that over and over. And there's other tutorials on YouTube on how to do the one-handed cut. So that was just a very brief explanation. Alright, once you got these moves down and you're really comfortable with them, which make sure you are because that's very important, you're then going to start out the flourish. You're going to start out in this position just like we had practiced in the beginning, with your middle finger in the front, thumb in the back, and your index here to lift up portions of the deck. Alright? So what you're going to do to start out, you're just going to lift up about a third of the deck, maybe a little bit less. You're going to grab it with this hand. You're then going to lift up another portion, another little portion. You're going to turn your hand just like so your thumb is pointing upwards. And with this index finger, you're going to kind of swirl it around into this position, just like that. Just like the one-handed cut position. Alright, so let's practice that again. Boom. Grab. Boom. Twirl around into this position. Alright, one more time. A little bit faster. Up, grab, up, twirl around, boom, and you're ready. From this position, you're then going to use your index finger, just like in the one-handed cut, to push this bottom portion up until it drops. And in your right hand, you're going to do a one-handed fan. Now this is going to be a little bit confusing, and it will take practice, but it's very important to master this move. So it looks a little something like this. Up, grab, up, turn, twirl into this position, index finger to push up, and while you're doing this, you're going to do a one-handed fan with your right hand. You are then going to set this top, right here, this top portion of the deck on top of the fan. This gets you in ready position to do the flip around. That's what I like to call it, the flip around. So, practice up, grab, up, turn, twirl, one-handed cut position, push up with your index finger, push up, just like that, one-handed fan in your right hand, boom, into that ready position. Once you're in this position, you're ready to do the flip. Now this looks super complicated, but really, it's actually one of the easiest parts of this whole flourish. This is actually not a really hard flourish. It will take practice, it will, but everything takes practice in Magic. So you got to put in the time and the effort to make it look cool, and it's definitely worth it. This is really, really cool to do during a show or doing just some street magic. You know, it's really cool. It's showing your friends and family. Really cool, makes you look awesome. So yeah. So boom, grab, boom, turn, twirl around this position, one-hand fan while you're pushing up, and then here. Basically, to do this, you're not gonna throw it up. You're not gonna do any silly stuff. All you gotta do, and I may mess up while doing this because I'm doing it really slow, and I'm sorry if I do. You're just gonna turn your hand until it kinda flips around on its own. Alright, so once you're in this position, like I said, you're just gonna turn your hand, let it drop and catch. Sorry, I messed up there. I'm doing it super slow. Let me try it again. Just kind of a flip, catch, and then once you get that move down, once you just turn your hand and let it kind of spin on its own as you catch it in your left hand, you're going to put all the fan cards on the bottom. That's really, really important. Okay, if you put it on top, it will not keep the same order of the deck. Okay, so let me show this to you with one card up. Ready? Boom. Boom, turn, around, up, one-handed fan. That's a really bad fan. Little turn your hand so you catch it. Sorry about that, guys. I know that's terrible. I'm doing this slow, like I said, and the rest of the cards go on the bottom. This keeps the exact same order of the deck. Alright guys, so that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching. I'd like you guys to rate, comment, like this video, and subscribe to NicoMagic Tutorial 7. Lots of cool stuff to come. I'm sorry guys, I haven't made a video in a while. I know it's hard to keep up with the stuff, but you know, I'm going to try to get out as much material as possible. There's lots more to come. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you all have a nice time, and practice magic. Everybody have a nice day.